Guys, this is Anup Gupta and you are watching Learn for Taraqi. In this video, we are going to cover TypeScript in just 10 minutes. So without wasting time, let's get started. We are sitting on VS Code. We required Node.js and VS Code for this session. Those who do not have it, please install it. So we are sitting on the VS Code and these are the instructions we followed in order to set it up. So please see this instruction and do the same for your setup. So we install and use the npm init command to set it up and then install TypeScript and then add the npm script in the package.json file in order to run this program. Okay. So we have built-in primitive types in the TypeScript, which is like number, string, and boolean are the primitive types. And this is one of the example by which we can create the type. So let x colon, the way we do it, like colon and the data type. And similarly, we can do it for the string and the number. So in this way, we are declaring the type. Now we can do, we can create arrays in the TypeScript by using that emps string. In this way, we create the array in the TypeScript. Okay. Similarly, we can create the array with the help of array as the word and the string, like this. Okay. So this is also the one of the other way of creating array in the TypeScript. Now let us learn about any. Any is like assigning, like there is any means like there is no type, is equivalent to no type. So it means that I can assign any type of value in this variable. It could be a boolean, string, number, object, anything. You can also assign null, etc. But if we have, so the better alternative is to use unknown, where the same thing applies over here. It can take any value, although, but the thing is that if we have to assign it to some other variable of type, suppose string, I can assign any one, but I cannot assign unknown one until I typecast it. So in the TypeScript, we use as keyword to typecast. So this way we made use of the unknown. So it is better to use unknown rather than any. So let's learn about interfaces. Interfaces are nothing but the object types. You can simply go to create an interface. Suppose you have a object of type person and you want to restrict the variable to hold on an object with a certain key value pair, then you can create interface. So suppose I have a name of type string, semicolon, then if you have id of type number, you want to this is the data type, custom data type we have created with the help of interface. Now you can use this data type with like this with the variable. Now you are restricting that p can hold a object with name and id, otherwise it will complain. This is what we are trying to restrict by writing this way. Okay. And id as number. So this way we are creating an interface, okay, and also making use of that interface with the variable. Okay. Now we can also, now let's talk about the type alias. So in the type alias, as the name says, it is an alias to a particular type. You can have like this. What it means that now you can use str instead of string as a data type, okay, wherever applicable. Right? Str hello. Okay. So this is the alias, type alias. Now we can have, now there is union type. Union type means more than one type associated to a type, like to a variable. So if we have this str str1, whatever, you can name anything, and then that could be like this. It can, this is the example of union type. Okay. Now str1, whatever the type str1, if we are assigning to certain variable, now this variable is eligible to hold string or a boolean, okay, but not other than that. So this is the union type. You have more than one type associated with the variable, which now it can hold more than one type of value. Okay, it could be a string or it could be a boolean. Hello, or it can also hold boolean value. like this, but it cannot hold a number. It complains, right? So this is the union type. We put in H something. So this is union type. Now talks about this is already covered. So let's talk about the functions in the TypeScript. We declare a function like this. Suppose I'm creating for some function. Now we have to pass in the type like this. Okay, and return type should be mentioned like this after closing parenthesis. You have to put in the return type like this. If the function is not returning anything, so we can use void. Okay, this way we are using the return keyword, and then n1 plus. Okay, so this is the types associated within the function in the arguments as well as in the return type. Okay, so let's talk about the utility types. Okay, so in the above example, in the person, we have the name and the ID, right? So okay, before that, let's talk about the optional values. So let me copy this one and create a new type down the line just to cover the utility types along with the optional. Suppose we have the employee type, emp employee type. Okay, now if you want to make the name as the optional parameter, ideally we don't keep name as the optional. Let's declare one more thing. Suppose department. Okay, I have a department type and I want to keep the department as optional. Okay, so for that you have to use question mark. This we have to use a question mark. Now whatever variable assigned we do has like emp colon employee. Now since department is optional, you can still go with the name. I'm just giving any random this, and as you see, the department is optional, so we don't require department to be present here. So this is the optional one. Now what about utility types? Now suppose if you want, if the type itself is optional, suppose department is optional within this, but still if you want to use the employee as a type and you want to restrict department explicitly, what you can do, like emp1, there's a built-in type required employee. Now if you try to copy this value, just this one, and assign it here, it will complain because it makes the department as required. So now you have to give the department. Okay, this is the one of the built-in type required. The other built-in type is if you want to omit certain keys and you want to keep something. So I want to omit like name. What I do, omit employee. You have to mention, okay, I don't want to give the name in my assignment. So in that case, it's assignment. You can simply give ID over here. Okay, because department is optional and you have omitted the name, now it's fine to assign ID to it. This is the second utility type. Third utility type is pick, which is the opposite of omit. You are picking certain keys only to be assigned. So pick, you want to only give ID. So just pick the ID. Now that works, right? If I try to give name, it doesn't work. So it says that pick only ID. I'm interested in giving only the ID value. Okay. The last utility type is, over this case is, the last utility type is record. Okay. Now record is like a built-in type for key as a certain type and value of certain type. Code, string, number. So this is a built-in type. Now it means that this should be holding an object where the key should be a string and the value should be a number. Okay. So this is the record built-in type. So yeah, so in a nutshell, we covered most of the important concepts in the TypeScript. There is a concept of generic also. So the generic we have already covered as part of array string. But yes, we can also have the generics. So but yeah, since we need to cover which is essential in this, so we cover up most of the essential part of it. The generics we can touch upon explicitly in a specific video. But yes, So we are done for this video. So hope you like this video, understand the concept of TypeScript wholly, and you can run this program by just simply giving a npm run build command, and you can run this command. Okay, so it executes. There is no console statement, so that's why you are not able to see, but it is running and there is no error in this program. So that's it. So that's it for this video. Hope you all understand the concept very well, and if you like this video, hit the like icon, share this video, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for watching this. Until then, bye bye.